Hey guys, okay, it's official. I have created a YouTube channel. It is called The Programming School. In this channel, I'll be showing you how to program a robot that's called the LEGO EV3 robot. This robot is a robot for basically anyone 10 and up who can build their own robot and program it to do certain things. It has multiple sensors and multiple motors. As you can see, the motors are right here, and these are all the commands such as wait, loop, switch, and these are all the sensors. This is the brick buttons, which is on the brick. This is the color sensor, infrared sensor, motor rotation, and touch sensor. And later on, when you all understand the basics of this program, I will teach you how to use all these advanced blocks, I should say. Okay, and these are one of the most advanced blocks ever. This is just data operations, which means you can put multiple inputs in it and make it do something very, very smoothly. Okay, and now let's go into what we're gonna start off first with this video. First, we're gonna start off with all the basics of the EV3, which are these blocks right here. So first off, we have the medium motor. This motor controls the medium motor. It's the medium motor, it's medium sized, as you can tell, next to the large motor. And this medium motor can control small attachments or mods if the large motors are already in use for moving the machine. So for controlling the medium motor, you have on for rotations. Here you have the speed. The max speed is 100. I messed up there, sorry. Okay, max speed is 100. Okay. And the low speed is negative 100. If it's positive, then that means the machine or the motor is moving to the right. For in this case, the medium motor, we use right and left because it can't move anything forward. And if it's negative numbers, then that means it is moving to the left. And for all these options here, you have off, which means the motor is off during the command that you put in. For on means it's going to continuously go no matter how long, and it will not stop. It's infinite. And on for the seconds, you have the speed here. Again, let me put that at 0. Sorry. Okay, 0. Okay. So for here you have the speed, same exact thing, no matter what. And here you have the time in seconds. So let's say I put it for 30 seconds. The machine will go for 30 seconds. This is the brake and the coast buttons. Brake means after it's done with the command, then it'll stop. Coast means when it's done with the command, such as you put in 3 seconds, as it says right here. After it's done rotating for 3 seconds, it'll stop and not do anything for the brake. But for the coast, if you put another command, so if I put, for example, I'm not actually doing this, you put a steering block in front, it'll continue to the steering block. That is how it's working. Next, we have the on for degrees. This is personally my favorite. And again, guys, this is the speed. 360 degrees, it does not rotate much. But say you go up to 2500 degrees, it's going to rotate quite a bit. And same option here, it's the brake and coast. Right now I have it on brake because I don't want it to do anything. And then that's it for this. Next we have the large motor. Same things for all the motors, no matter what. It has off, on for seconds, on for degrees, and on for rotations. It's the same concept for every one of these. Off means it will stay off during command. On means it will go for infinite time. On for seconds mean you put in the time that you want it to run for, and it'll run for that amount of time. On for degrees means it's basically the distance you put in. So if you put 2,500, it's gonna go for a pretty long distance. I don't know for exact how much it is, but I'll try and find out for you guys. And for the rotations, if you put in 7 rotations, it's gonna rotate for 7. It's gonna rotate 7 times. And that's it for the large motor. Alright guys, this is the large motor testing. Let's check it out. Whoop. Bam. Boom. As you can see, only the left motor was turning, not both of them. Now, I know when I get to the steering part, you guys are going to get confused. This, right now, I'm telling you, is the large motor. I will tell you when the steering part comes. Next, we have the move steering block. Okay, so for this move steering block, it steers the machine. I've created this machine. It's called the Explorer. So it is very good. It has 2 wheels, a gyroscopic sensor, and this really nice rotating wheel at the back, so it can make really sharp turns. So I'll show it to you later on in this video. For this, you have on for rotations, which I absolutely think is the worst option you could ever do, because you never know how much is going to turn. So personally, I like to put it on for degrees like this, and the max you can go on this is 100 as shown, and that will be like a complete 360 degree turn, and negative 100 will be a complete 360 degree turn. Again, if it's on the right, which means it's positive, then that means it's going to turn to the right. If it's on the left and it's negative, it's going to turn to the left. Again, you have the speed that you want the machine to turn at. Again, negative 100, positive 100. Positive 100 is really fast. Negative 100 is pretty fast, but it's going to go in the opposite direction. Again, you have the degrees, 2,500. It's going to rotate for 2,500 degrees, which I guarantee you will be 720 degrees because it will rotate twice. Again, all the EV3 machines have ports in them. B and C. It goes from A, B, C, and D. But B and C is by default the 2 ports you're supposed to connect the large motors in. It can go A, B, C, and D and all that stuff. Okay, and all EV3 robots have the A, B, C, and D and also numbers at the bottom. The numbers at the bottom are used for sensors, and the letters at the top are used for motors. Don't get those mixed up, else all your readings will be wrong. Alright guys, I just found out this new input, I should say, for the block, which makes this Explorer do an exact 90-degree turn. This is how it looks right here. It is 50 for the turn to the right, 75 for the speed, and 630 for the degrees. As I said, this personally is my favorite, the on for degrees. Let's play it. Boom, as you can see. I'll play that for you one more time. Boom, right there. As you can see, perfect 190-degree turn. I'll give you another view from the top. One sec, my camera cap is getting in the way, as you can see right here. Okay, now I'll place it head to head with the bin right here. And I will click play. Don't mind the camera cap, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, as you can see. Alright. Next, we have the move tank block. This block basically moves all the... I don't know why I said all, but it basically moves the machine forward with the 2 large motors, as you can see right there. And for this, you can put on for rotations, which I don't like again. I personally put it on for degrees. Now let me explain to you something. If both the motor speeds are the same, then the motor or the machine is going to go straight. Let's say we put the right motor at 50 and we put the left motor at 75. Then the machine will turn to the right because the right motor is slower and the left motor is faster. Then on for degrees, which means you can adjust the degrees. 2500 is my personal favorite because it turns as much as I need it to, which is about 90 to 95 degrees. And this is all that there is for the move tank block. Again, there's on, off, on for seconds, on for rotations. That's it for that. Okay, for the move tank block, I had to lay the robot horizontally like this across the table because you don't want the robot running off the table. That would not be very good. Okay, let's play the machine. Okay, as you can see, I said 360 degrees will not go as far, so I put 360 degrees, and this is about a 4-foot table, I guess, and it barely went half the way. Let's go to the next block. Next, we have the display. The display is what shows up on your brick screen. Now, I know a lot of you get this confused because you think you have to press on the image right here and see if you have to choose anything, but that's not actually what you do. You come up here, then you go into the inbuilt images right here. So you go here and then you can do anything basically. You can do expressions, eyes, information, Lego, objects, progress, systems. I like doing the systems because I can see exactly what's going on and if it's doing the right calculations and doing the right thing. But here you can put how much of the image you want to show. So if I put it at 100 pixels will show the image, and if I put this at 100, basically the entire screen is taken. And that's it for that. Alright guys, this is the next day. Yesterday I had a bit of a problem trying to import all the video files from the camera into the computer, so I wasn't able to do that. And we have another problem. My freaking light won't work, so try and bear with me guys. Even I can't see through the camera, but it should be fine on the computer. Next we have the display on the screen. Ooh, you guys can see the reflection. Hey guys. Alright. For the display I chose a large smile because it shows a happy mood, and I'm kind of in a happy mood a little bit. So let's try finding that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Boom. Right there. As I said, 100, 100. Basically the entire screen is taken. It's perfectly centered in the middle. So there you go. Look at how cute he looks. Aww, so cute. But look at them feisty eyes he's got. Ooh. Ooh, uh-oh. Not focusing, I guess. Okay, there we go. Look at them eyes. Those beautiful eyes. But they're angry, so it doesn't match. But, okay, it's fine. That's just an example. Okay, that's all for this video. Alright, guys, and messed that up. Okay, let's try that one more time. Peace. Next, we have the sound brick or block. Here, these bars, which look like data bars, they're not data bars. This is the volume. If it's at 100, it's max volume. If it's at 0, it's 0 volume. This is if you want it to play once or if you want it to repeat over and over again, which I think kind of gets a little annoying, you know what I mean. But here, again, people get confused. They think they have to click on the folder. This will just bring you to making your own kind of sound. But if you want to have professional sounds, you go and click on this white box right here. Go to LEGO sound files, which is the inbuilt sounds, and they have quite a variety of sounds here. So I made a truck recently, and then I switched to the follower, or the follower. And for the truck, I used the mechanical sounds because it has air release, air brake, backing alert, and motor start and all that. Motor start is a nice one. Motor stop is a nice one. And they have multiple sounds. That's it for the sound. Okay guys, for this next one we have the sound block, as you can see right there. As you can see, I put the fanfare sound. Only if my camera would focus. Thank you, please, can you work, please, okay, if it won't work, I'll zoom out and I'll show you on the brick. Boom, fanfare, right there. Okay, let's play it, see what happens. I hope you guys heard that. Okay, you saw it from a pretty decent distance. It's about 4 to 5 inches away from the robot, and that's how loud it sounded in the camera. I'll scoot the mic a little closer to the speaker so you guys can hear a little better. Okay, you guys hear that? Okay, that's it for all this time. Next, we have the brick status light. This is basically part of the settings. I don't know why they kept it in here, but you can adjust what color you want the lights on the brick to be. So right there, you see the red outline on these buttons on the block? That's the light. So if I change it to orange, it doesn't change to orange, but it is orange on your real brick. And if I change it to red, it'll be red on your real brick. You can change it off, or you can click it to be reset, or you can click on, which obviously you want to do if you want a light. Well, that's it for all these blocks. Replay, pause if you need any help, and leave them in the comment section below if you need any help. So, see ya. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay guys, for some apparent reason, my brick light, the one that lights up here, is not working no matter how many times I push the button. All you can hear is that sound. It's not playing the project or anything. But I'll just explain it to you. Okay, you see these lights right here? Move out the way a bit. Okay, these lights, if you put orange, they'll turn orange in the settings. Or, I mean, in the block. If you put red, they're gonna turn red. So that's it for these buttons right here. Okay. Alright, that's all for the brick light, and that's all for today. See you next time. Peace.